3rd All-Star Wrestling action returns to Utica. Utica War Memorial Auditorium. Scheduled to appear, ladies and gentlemen, in the main event, the 6-man tag team match. On the one side, you'll be seeing Fabulous Frank Monty teaming up with Big Baron Miguel Cicluna. Those two joining forces with Spiros Arion. Arion, along with Fabulous Frank Monty and Baron Miguel Cicluna, comprise an extraordinary threesome. There's no doubt about that. On the other side of the coin, though, it's doubtful as to whether or not they can match the speed and agility and the power of the opposing threesome, that of Louis Cerdan, Tony Parisi, and the 600-pound Haystacks Calhoun. But right now, let's bring on Spiros Arion, and also his manager, Freddie Blassie, who will undoubtedly...
Wow. Blassie's army is coming to town. Utica is going to welcome us with open arms. They're going to have a band waiting there at the airport when we four step off of that plane. And in old-fashioned plate of wrestling, Fred Blassie will have a new outfit on that night as I parade with my army down to the ring to take on these 3 pencil neck geeks, the pride and joy of Utica. That's Haystacks Calhoun, Parisi, and Marcel Cerdan. Louis Cerdan. Yeah, he's a nephew of Marcel Cerdan, the former fighter. You know, he thinks he's a fighter, too. He is. He's a little punchy. Well, I tell you, I told my army, go! And they go. They don't care where I tell them to go, but they go. And I said, I want these 3 pencil neck geeks, get rid of, annihilate it, beaten once and for all. Because I tell you, nothing antagonizes me more than when I hear a word like poo, Parisi, Cerdan, poo, and Haystacks Calhoun. I ain't got enough poo for him. That big blowed-up limp. I guarantee you, this is the night we're going to get 3 in 1. This is known as Blassie's Piggly Wiggly night. Yes, sir.
I have a great respect for this trio.
Oh, you do?
Parisi, Cerdan, and Calhoun.
Oh.
Because they're 3 great
Revolt
superstars.
in the army.
Just people walk in any movie theater around a corner and look at the marquee. The Planet of the Apes. Are you going to see them there?
They're all 3 stars. Hey, for a minute I thought there was revolt in Blassie's army, but I should have known better because this man here has learned his lesson, and he's learned it well. Because I said, I want their scalps, and I guarantee you their scalps will be around our waist, and I guarantee you we're going to walk home with the big gun of the purse, and that is the winner's end. You know what I'm talking about? No, you don't know. But those 3 pencil neck geeks out there, Parisi, Cerdan, and Haystacks Calhoun, there's 3 more uncoordinated guys. You know they all 3 can't walk and talk and chew gum at the same time. Because they got no coordination whatsoever. One has got flat feet, the other one's got turned up arches, and the other one dances on his toes.
Freddie Blassie, ladies and gentlemen, along with Spiros Arion. And, of course, Spiros Arion will be accompanied by Big Baron Miguel Cicluna and Fabulous Frank Monty, comprising 1/2 of the 6-man tag team match. But right now, let's bring on Haystacks Calhoun, along with Louis Cerdan and Tony Parisi. And you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, a fabulous threesome. There's no doubt about that. As far as teamwork is concerned, this threesome may have a slight advantage in that department.
Well, I think, you know what? I just heard Fred Blassie shoot. He says, I've got my army where I tell them to go. They go. Well, so did Adolf Hitler tell his army to go, and look where that got him. I mean, we take wrestling seriously. To us, wrestling is a sport. It's a sport where you try to beat the other man, and that's just what we're going to do. We're going to go out there and beat him. With my friend here, my good friend Tony, and Haystacks, we'll get him down, drop kick him, slam him, anything, splash him. We'll go out there and do the job, beat him.
Haystacks?
You know, neighbor, if anybody ever lacked confidence, these 3 fellows must lack it because they're out here yelling and screaming. That's the only thing I can figure out that they're yelling and screaming about is trying to build their own confidence because they're certainly not going to scare us. We're going to be there. We're ready. I hope they're ready to back up their big words.
That remains to be seen. And, fellas, I know you're ready. You've been training. And, of course, you're knocking on the door of the tag team championship, Cerdan and Parisi. And, Tony, I know you want to keep your record intact and keep right on winning.
Well, Vince, you know, in Utica, I'm not a new face, and the fans out there know exactly how I am because I've wrestled there many times, and I have a lot of Italian fans. Can I say a few words in Italian?
Absolutely.
Per i nostri amici italiani e tutti i tifosi della lotta libera voglio dire questo, che noi portiamo sempre patria per i nostri italiani e spero che ci vediamo numerosi la prossima volta che lotto. Grazie, arrivederci.
Thank you very much, and the best of luck to you 3. Louis Cerdan, Antonio Parisi, and, of course, accompanied by the Big Splash Haystacks Calhoun against Fabulous Frank Monty, Big Baron Miguel Cicluna, and Spiros Arion here in Utica.